The Bulldogs went 2 out of 3 in their series against Cal State Fullerton. That is a solid weekend. In spite of their record, Fullerton Titans are much better talent-wise than what you will see in the Mountain West. There are some things we learned this weekend. All right, let's start with the good. Jack Anchor, outside of a couple bad breaks, was again really good. All right, you know what you're gonna get from him on Fridays, but we still have a lot to learn about this team, pitching-wise, outside of him. The starters in game 2 and 3 were not particularly good. Aiden Camarosa could not get one single out, and Vic Ariella, the guy who's supposed to be the Sunday starter, was out with tenderness. So we had a hodgepodge of pitching on game 3. Armstrong and Bergman are at best unreliable. Bergman is better, but if you could find better options with the younger guys in the pen, I would like to see that happen. J.T. Guerrero, I believe, is solidifying himself to be the setup man like Ariella was last year, if not just the outright closer. He was spectacular against the Titans. And I believe if he keeps doing what he's doing, he will be a starter next year. We have to stop the walks. So many of the Titan runs because of the free bases that they got. All right? You can live with home runs. That's how Buckley wants them to pitch, because he wants them to throw strikes. All right? Home runs will happen, especially against talented teams, especially in the Mountain West and places like New Mexico. But the pitching has to get better, and there's still a lot of time for growth. Like I said, the only 2 spots that are for sure are Anchor and JT. Batting wise, top to bottom, a really good weekend. Murph Gray is doing what he's going to do. He looks spectacular. But what I'm really happy about is how the bottom of the lineup, guys like Sky Collins, guys like Lou Torino, you need players like them to hit to make a complete lineup. And they are hitting. Now, guys like Eddie Saldivar, Cam Schneider are having a bit of a slow start, but that's just baseball. When you've got a top lineup like what the Bulldogs are looking like they have, that's going to work really well for them in the conference. And I know we got the likes of Santa Barbara and TCU coming up. I don't care if the Bulldogs sweep those series. As long as they are in the Mountain West, it's going to come down to the tournament. So there's still a lot of time for this team to get better. Also, what really was helpful this week were the crowds. All right? I'm pretty confident that games 2 and 3 led the entire state in attendance on college baseball. All right? So, you got the fan base. Another example of what, we can't wait for the pack. And we'll pull our weight there. Basketball is the only sport that we are having issues. And that's another video. But baseball and football, we'll do fine. Don't worry about that. So, yes, you went 2 out of 3 against a talented team. But a lot of things to work on. And I would say stop the walks. And the lineup needs to keep doing what it's doing. They have a game against St. Mary's on this Tuesday. And let's win that one. Let's keep the train going.